Yeah, okay. Sorry.
I can see it's a new podcast. It's a new podcast.
I was sure you started it.
Yeah, I thought you started.
Yeah, you set it all up.
Yeah, no, I was pausing a little bit, but now it's rolling.
Yeah, we got the
Guys,
sound rolling.
We got the sound.
Good catch.
Yeah, really
catch,
good
guys.
catch. Yeah, they're keeping us floating. We have to hire them now.
Yeah.
Anyway, we had,
Heroes.
Yeah, so this just became the greatest intro we could possibly have gotten. Welcome to this extra episode of Track and Talk. And, for the second time now we say Mr. Usain Bolt. It's a pleasure to have you here.
It's happened to me.
Should we say sir? Should we say Bolt?
good.
What should we call you?
Anything is fun. I'm chill.
Okay, that's
except Erik Ten Hag.
Yeah.
No, Man
Oh
United.
my God, man. Let's not go down that road.
Yeah, no, we were talking about your name because
yeah.
you were born with like the star quality name. Yeah, Bolt.
Yeah, I
Lightning,
know.
going fast.
Yeah, and people didn't believe it was his name. Everybody was like, "There's no way your name is Usain Bolt."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're actually in a podcast.
Yeah, we will be here for another 10 to
This is
20
gonna be
minutes.
interesting.
But I was thinking, my thought before was like, if you were not born with the name that you were born with,
Yeah.
would you be as successful?
I don't know. I hope so. I hope so. So the craziest thing, like, so my son, one of my son's names, I call him Thunderball. That's just it. I remember when I was naming and I called one of my friends, I was like, what middle name should I give him? And he goes, nah, don't give him any middle name. Just call him Thunderball, that's powerful. But I'm like, he has to do something cool if his name is Thunderball and he doesn't do anything cool, then it makes no sense.
Yeah.
So, but we'll
Because
see.
you have two sons,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Are they the same age? Or?
Yeah, twins.
Oh, they are twins, yeah. Because I was looking at pictures and
Yeah,
they
they're
looked at
twins.
the same height.
Yeah, they're twins.
Yeah.
Are they running?
I don't see them doing any sports right now. I'm watching them, I'm like, this is not good. But you never know, they might be late bloomers, so we'll see.
And talking about your star quality, you have always had, or not always, but you've had your striking pose. We have seen it's been called different names on different websites. So
yeah.
what do you call your?
It's just the lightning bolt.
It's
you
a
know what I
lightning
mean?
bolt.
Yeah. I call it, most of the times I've said it to the world pose.
Yeah.
Because that's me saying, putting myself to the world. So let's call it that, yeah.
How did you come up with it?
It was, alright, so I remember when I was going to the Olympics in 08, I was hanging with this dancer. She was like a street dancer in Jamaica, and she was like, yo, if you win, you should dance, and you should have a pose. And I was like, what the hell, where am I gonna get a pose? She's like, I don't know, let's make one up. And that's why you see me, if you watch Beijing, I'm dancing. And I just came up with it. I was like, you know what, let me try this. And it worked, people loved it, so I just ran with it. You know what I mean? So
It's like a dance hall move that goes like
it
this,
was to the
right?
world.
Yeah.
It was a special dance, and I kind of put a spin to it,
Yeah.
and let it work.
How much do you do it these days?
Listen, depends. You know the craziest thing? Like people, like say I'm taking 10 pictures. It's always the last person that goes, can we do the pose? And then the next night it's like, oh yeah, let's do the pose. So I have to take 9 more pictures again. It's always crazy, but if it's a group of people, I try to avoid it. If it's like one people, I do it. Because I know that everybody wants to do it if it's a group of people.
What do you want?
Your notes.
My notes. You want my notes.
Notes.
That's what you want.
I want your
My
notes because
notes.
I have no
Your
internet
notes are
here.
not working. Here are my notes, please.
So we just followed it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Keep it on the plan.
Yeah.
You're back on the track now. You're back on the Diamond League scene. Why is that?
No, I've been trying to go to a track meet for years, but I've always just been busy or something came up. So I was in Europe and I said to Ricky, listen, can I get to some meets? And he goes, yeah, Oslo and Stockholm is on, and they're back to back. So I was like, yeah, book me in. I would love to go because it's my first time watching a track meet. So
yeah, it's so great to have
it was so weird.
It's back in Scandinavia as well.
Yeah.
So is that more of a coincidence, or do you like choose Scandinavia?
No, I was just in Europe. You know what I mean?
He wanted to go on the train. That's what he wanted.
Yeah. But
wanted to go
Oslo,
on this train.
yeah, but Oslo, I've always competed a lot in Oslo. You know what I mean? It was one of my best places. Stockholm, not so much. I've lost twice in Stockholm, but it was always nice and wonderful. So I was like, you know, it's together. Let me go.
What's your memory from the? Because I remember that race back in, was it 2010, the one with you versus Gay.
Yeah.
It was the athletic of the year. So that was the moment of the year.
I've never said this before. So leading up to that, we had, when I was in Jamaica, there was this party called ATI. It was the whole weekend. So before I came to the race, I actually went for the whole weekend. So when I came to Europe, I was already tired, and I thought it was one run. I was like, I can do one run. And then I got to the meet, and they go, no, it's 2 runs. You have to run heats and finals. I was like, I can't run 2 times. You know what I mean? So it happened, and then my coach sent me home. He's like, you know what, go home.
Yeah, so talking about Stockholm Stadium, it's quite a striking stadium. Many athletes have said you have maybe not so fond memories of the stadium, but Sam Kendricks said to me last year, I think, it's the most striking stadium he's ever been to.
It's wonderful. Yeah. It's like a landmark in Sweden. People really stands out. So for me, I would definitely agree.
Is Sweden your favorite? Was it your favorite place to compete?
Oh no. I've lost twice. No, it's not.
but it's good. The nightlife is good, at least.
Yeah, it's good nightlife.
Yeah, because we talked to Mondo last night, and he said, I asked him if you break the world record
on Sunday,
how good of a party are you going to have with Usain? He said, Usain's gonna party anyway. But
that's true.
But he just hopes he deserves the party.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually,
he determines it when he wants to break the world record.
He determines.
He's that good.
Himself.
He's that good. He determines when he wants to break the world record.
If Mondo breaks the world record on Sunday, we're gonna party. Okay. So I made this for you.
You made it.
Your own beer.
Your boat
ride.
This is so cool.
And so I feel like you have one, and I have one also for me because I want to taste the Bolt stripe.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna talk to Red Stripe in Jamaica. I'll be like, listen, this is the idea.
Take the patent now. Take the patent. We broke it here first.
At least make a few. It's a good idea. Yeah. And I'm actually working with them.
Oh, really?
I'm actually working with Red Stripe. So I'm gonna.
Is this when we become partners now?
That's it.
So 50-50. Should we go?
Seriously, I'm gonna talk to them and see. I'm like, yo, they came up with something. You should try this.
Yeah. That's good.
Cool. Bolt stripe. Nice.
What would you do with, would you do anything with the flavor? Should it just be the classic red stripe? Or?
No, with me, you have to change it. I think you have to change it. Yeah.
You were changing name. It's not red stripe anymore. It's Bolt
stripe.
It's Bolt stripe. It's a vibe. I'm definitely going to pitch this to them. As soon as I go, I'm going to come up and listen, check this picture out. Hit the red stripe up. We need to talk. It'd be cool.
Kind of good.
Yeah.
Enjoy one with Mondo, maybe.
Okay, good, thanks.
I have something for you, don't worry.
Perfect, thank you so much.
So Mondo has said that in his career, during his career right now, he's out partying. Were you too?
Always. I think there's 2 different athletes. There are athletes that have to focus, have to be on at all times, and there's athletes that need to release, and that was me. I could never just train. I would lose my mind. I tried it.
What advantages did that give you?
No, because now I'm relaxed. I enjoy myself. It's not just all work. You know what I mean? So with me, it helped, and my coach understood. At the start, we had a problem. We were always like, "No, you need to stay." I was like, "Coach, I can't." And we kind of talked and we understood each other, and then you would break it up and we'd say, all right, these 2 months, you have to focus. I go, cool. And it's like, next month you can relax. And so we would periodically figure out when I can have fun, when I need to focus. So we kind of came to a compromise throughout the years.
If you wouldn't have that life, if you used to have lived in a square, would you?
No.
How fast do you think you would have run, or how would your career be?
Running, I think I would have run fast, but I wouldn't have lasted long. I think maybe I would have, for sure I would have run faster, but my career would have been much shorter because I would have hated the sport after a while.
You would have want to have to come back.
Yeah, I would have wanted to leave because it wouldn't be any fun for me. Because when you go out, it's just, when I see people that I don't know how they do it. All they do is train and focus. It's like, I have to relax. At some point I have to relax, go out, have a beer, drink, hang out with my friends. You know what I mean? I needed that to keep my sanity. So that's something that I understand. You know what I mean?
So we're going to Stockholm now on this train, and football is a big thing in Stockholm. It's a big thing for you. Actually, Zlatan Ibrahimovic
for sure.
is a part owner of a Stockholm club, one of the 3 great Stockholm clubs.
Actually, the best.
not my club.
It's called Hammarby.
Okay.
If he made your call and said, we have a 958 shirt here, ready to be worn for you, what would you have said?
Give me 2 months to get into shape. I'm ready. I'm ready.
You ready to?
I'm ready.
How is your shape at the moment?
No, not so good. Not so good.
Would you beat Mon, do you think, in a 100
No.
race? Yes?
No. Give me 2 months though, I think I can take it. But right now, no. Because I asked the time he ran. I didn't know it was 10:37.
7, yeah.
Yeah, I can't run 10:37 right now. Can't run 10:37 right now. But
Do you think you're under 11?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You
I'll
said
never be
10,
that slow.
10:7, 10:8. You said
Yeah,
the other day, right?
if I run probably 10:8, 10:7, yeah, I can do it. But 10:3 now.
Still kind of fast.
I'll
in my
tear
eyes.
a lot of hamstrings.
Just one race, not more.
Exactly.
So after the career, you played football.
Yeah.
And we spoke here that we haven't seen you as much, of course, after your career. How have you felt? Have you been able to find the same like adrenaline kicks, or the things you get out of your career? How have you replaced that in your life?
I haven't really done much. I still have 3 kids now, so it takes up a lot of your time because you have to spend a lot of time with them. I just chill. I try to just travel and do things with my family and just with my friends if I'm not working. So.
How was that transition going from an elite athlete to retiring?
It's beautiful.
It was?
Yeah. Going from elite athlete and doing nothing is awesome. It's awesome, trust me. After a while, then it's about the first year, it's beautiful. Just do nothing. Every day I can sleep in all the time, eat what I want to eat. It's so good.
Imagine having both stripes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But can you remember that feeling waking up like, oh, I'm retired? How was that?
One of my biggest things was drug testing. I hated it because with drug testing you have to make sure you could pee. So I always had mine in the morning. So they would come early in the morning. I told Ricky, draft the letter now. As soon as the race done, I was like, send that letter off today. I'm retired, I'm done. You know what I mean? Because you have to get off the list. You know what I mean? So I was like, send the letter now. As soon as I got to the hotel, I was like, send it. You know what I mean? That was one of my happiest moments. Just not to be able to wake up at 6. Yeah, it's crazy.
When you were on top, Olof here has a theory about your Beijing 2008.
Yeah, no, I haven't a theory. It's not fear, but I have a question because I remember that race, and you stopped running almost after like 50 meters. How fast would you have run if you have pushed yourself all the way?
No idea. No one knows, man. For me, it's never about the time. I never go out there and say, "Oh, I'm going to try to break the world record." It's never that. It's always about winning. So when I noticed I was going to win, that's why I celebrated. I was never thinking about, oh my God, I need to break the world record, because I had the world record. So I was never worried about that at that time. But I think you would have been faster than the current world record for sure, though.
Is that your best race, you think?
I don't know. I think over time, every time I feel like I've ran a good race, my coach says no, so I really don't know. You know what I mean? No matter how, even the world record, I was like, this is good, he goes, no. And then he breaks it down, explain what I did wrong, and I'm like, oh shit, okay.
Do you think you are you coaching anything today by yourself?
No.
Could you do that?
Well, I think one time I used to say no, but now that I have kids, because I'm not very patient, but with kids you have to be really patient. So now I'm like, maybe I could.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. Maybe when I'm older and really more relaxed, then. But right now, no.
But have you? If we go back to that race, do you? What did he say that you were doing wrong in that world? If you go to the world record race. Yeah.
All right. So if I can remember correctly, one thing I was doing, I can't help myself. I tend to look. I always check. That's just naturally. And he always says, the moment you check, you slow yourself down, blah, blah, blah. And then he said my transition, something about my transition wasn't perfect. So those are the two things I can remember now that he pointed out.
Do you think you will live long enough for your records to be broken?
Well, they're changing the spike so much now, so we'll see.
True.
I think the 200, as people have a better chance at 200 because I see the guys run, but the 100 meters, I don't think so.
Gout.
I think it's going to be a while. It depends. It depends. I think I've seen so many young talented athletes, because talent is one thing, but training that talent is another thing. And I think if you don't get a good coach, then it ends at the wayside. I was lucky to find a great coach that really understood how to work with me and to train me, understand my personality, and we kind of clicked and it works. So it's all about finding the right coach that's going to help you to get to that level. So if he finds the right person and he's serious and wants to be great, then
maybe he gives you a call.
Yeah.
He just said he doesn't want to be
I wonder if I would coach somebody to break my whole record. That would be strange. The only person, if my son's run, I would coach him to break my whole record.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it'd be weird to be coaching somebody to break your world record.
Would make you feel
Maybe if I'm 50, 60 now, I'm like, all right, I'm satisfied now.
Yeah.
You can break it, you know what I mean? But right now, no.
How will you be enjoying Stockholm now?
Well, what time are we getting in?
We're getting in at around 20 past 8.
Yeah.
So we're going out?
We're going out.
Yeah, I want to see the city tomorrow though.
Yeah.
I've never gotten a chance to really go around and see, so
What do you want tips?
I don't know. I don't know what's there to see.
There's a lot to see. It's like one of the most beautiful cities in the Nordics, I would say. I would go to the archipelago. It's kind of cool.
What's that?
It's like Stockholm is built on islands. It's like in Sweden we have the most islands in the world, even more than Indonesia, which is kind of really
Crazy.
Kind of crazy, yeah. So all of Stockholm is built on islands. So it's water everywhere. And since it's summer and nice now, you just go on boats. And you go out in the archipelago and just enjoy the most beautiful nature.
Yeah, that Ricky? That's what we should do.
That's what you should do.
And everyone's having a beer.
Yeah.
The best kind of beers.
We can come up to me and we can have a beer. That's nice.
No, but that's
I like that. That sounds good.
Drinking the tap water. Sweden or Stockholm has great tap water.
Yeah?
It's really nice to drink. So you don't buy the plastic bottles all the time.
Okay, that's nice.
That's actually what I say to tourists all the time. Drink the tap water. It's nice in Sweden.
Make you drunk?
No, it doesn't make you drunk. Depends on
if you kind of blend it out with something else, you can. With Usain, it's been a big pleasure to have you on our podcast.
No problem, man.
Early days.
Early days, yeah.
Hopefully you will bring some listeners to us. I think so.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
No problem. No problem.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Being so good.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Bam.